Hello everyone! I hope you're ready for an adventure because today, I'm taking you somewhere truly special. It's your friend Kiki back with another exciting journey, and this time, I'm about to check off a huge destination from my bucket list. This time, I'm whisking you away to East Asia, to the vibrant and fascinating country of South Korea, a place where ancient traditions blend seamlessly with cutting-edge technology, and every street corner has a story to tell. So fasten your seatbelts, double-check your passports, and get ready for a wild ride. We're about to embark on a journey that's packed with surprises, laughter, and unforgettable moments. We're about to dive headfirst into a world of K-pop, kimchi, and captivating culture. South Korea is famous for its music, its food, and its warm, welcoming people, and I can't wait to share it all with you. From the catchy beats of K-pop that have taken the world by storm, to the addictive dramas and beauty trends, South Korea's influence is everywhere. But nothing compares to experiencing it all right here, in the heart of Seoul. Landing in Seoul, the energy hit me like a jolt of caffeine. The airport was buzzing with travelers from all over the globe, and I could feel the excitement building as I made my way through the arrival gates. As I stepped outside, the city unfolded before me. Skyscrapers grazed the clouds, neon lights painted the night sky in every color imaginable, and the air buzzed with excitement and possibility. Everywhere I looked, there was movement and life. People hurried to work, street musicians played catchy tunes, and the city's famous public transport zipped by, making it easy to get anywhere you wanted to go. I knew right away, this trip was going to be epic. My heart was pounding with excitement, and I couldn't wait to see what adventures awaited me around every corner. From the moment I stepped off the plane, I was ready to soak it all in. The sights, the sounds, the smells, everything was new and exhilarating. Even the smallest details felt special. Friendly locals offered directions with a smile, and I quickly learned a few basic Korean phrases to help me get by. Annyeonghaseyo, that means hello. First things first, I had to try some authentic Korean food. The street markets were bursting with color and mouth-watering aromas, and I couldn't resist sampling everything in sight. There were spicy rice cakes called taeokbokki, sweet pancakes known as hoteok, and steaming skewers of fish cake called eomuk. Each bite was a new adventure for my taste buds. My taste buds were dancing with joy after the first bite of bibimbap, a colorful mix of rice, veggies, and meat, all topped with a perfectly fried egg and a dollop of spicy gochujang sauce. Let me tell you, Korean food is not for the faint of heart. Some dishes are seriously spicy, but that's all part of the fun. I found myself reaching for water more than once, but I couldn't stop eating. One of my favorite experiences was Korean BBQ. Sitting around a sizzling grill with new friends, sharing stories and laughter, and grilling tender slices of meat right at the table. It's a meal and a celebration all in one. It's bursting with flavor, a bit spicy, and absolutely delicious. Every meal felt like a feast, and I couldn't wait to try more. And it's not just about the food. Korean tea houses offer a peaceful escape from the city's hustle and bustle. Sipping on fragrant tea and jotting down my thoughts, I felt completely at home. With a happy belly and a spring in my step, I set off to explore the city. From the artsy streets of Insadong to the historic charm of Bukchon Hanok village, every neighborhood had its own unique vibe and hidden gems waiting to be discovered. Seoul is a city that never sleeps. As soon as the sun sets, the city transforms into a dazzling wonderland of neon lights, bustling markets, and endless energy. The streets are alive with people from all walks of life, locals heading home after work, friends gathering for late-night snacks, and travelers like me, eager to soak in every moment. The air is filled with the sounds of laughter, music, and the hum of conversation, making it impossible not to feel swept up in the excitement. There's always something happening, something new to see, and someone interesting to meet. Whether you're wandering through a crowded street market, sampling sizzling street food, or simply people-watching from a cozy cafe, Seoul offers a sense of adventure around every corner. The city pulses with creativity and innovation, yet it never loses touch with its deep-rooted traditions. Every block seems to tell a different story, and every face you pass has its own unique tale. I wandered through the trendy streets of Gangnam, the fashion hub of Seoul, where I felt like I was walking through a K-pop music video. The area buzzes with energy. Stylish locals strut past in the latest trends, pop music spills from every storefront, and the air is electric with possibility. I even stumbled upon a group of K-pop dancers practicing their moves, and couldn't resist joining in for a few steps. Gangnam is a place where creativity and self-expression are celebrated, and it's impossible not to get caught up in the fun. Then it was off to explore the ancient palaces. Amidst the modern skyscrapers and high-tech cityscape, these historic sites offer a peaceful escape and a glimpse into Korea's rich past. Walking through the grand gates, I was struck by the contrast between old and new, and how seamlessly they coexist in Seoul. The palaces are not just relics, they're living pieces of history, lovingly preserved and still vibrant with activity. Gyeongbokgung Palace, with its colorful buildings and intricate details, was like stepping back in time. The sweeping roofs, painted in vivid reds, greens, and golds, glowed in the afternoon sun. Every corner revealed something new: a hidden courtyard, a tranquil pond, or a beautifully carved wooden door. As I wandered the palace grounds, I imagined what life must have been like centuries ago, when kings and queens walked these very halls. I even saw the changing of the guards, a ceremony full of tradition and grandeur. The guards, dressed in vibrant uniforms and carrying ancient weapons, moved with precision and pride. The rhythmic beat of the drums and the commanding shouts echoed through the palace, drawing a crowd of fascinated onlookers. It was a powerful reminder of Seoul's enduring spirit, a city where the past and present come together to create something truly unforgettable. One of my favorite things about Seoul is its incredible blend of old and new, where centuries of history meet the pulse of modern life. As you gaze out over the city, you'll see ancient palaces and temples nestled right next to gleaming skyscrapers, creating a skyline that tells the story of a city constantly evolving yet deeply rooted in tradition. It's a place where the past and present don't just coexist, they dance together in perfect harmony, making every street corner feel like a new adventure waiting to unfold. Ancient temples stand tall alongside modern skyscrapers, their curved rooftops and ornate gates offering a striking contrast to the sleek lines of glass and steel. Walking through the grounds of Gyeongbokgung Palace, you can almost hear the echoes of royal processions and imagine the lives of kings and queens who once called this place home. Yet, just steps away, the city buzzes with the energy of the 21st century. Cars whizzing by, neon signs flickering, and people rushing to their next destination. And then there are the markets, bustling, vibrant, and full of life. These markets are the beating heart of traditional Korean culture, where locals gather to shop, eat, and catch up on the latest news. The air is filled with the scent of sizzling street food, the chatter of vendors calling out their daily specials, and the colorful sights of fresh produce, handmade crafts, and unique souvenirs. It's a sensory overload in the best possible way, and every visit feels like a new discovery. Speaking of markets, I got happily lost in the maze of Namdaemun Market, one of the oldest and largest traditional markets in Seoul. The narrow aisles seemed to go on forever, each turn revealing something new, whether it was a stall selling hand-stitched hanbok, a vendor expertly preparing hotteok, or a shop filled with quirky trinkets and gifts. The energy here is infectious, and it's easy to spend hours just wandering, sampling snacks, and soaking up the atmosphere. It's truly a shopper's paradise, with everything from trendy clothes and traditional crafts to mouth-watering street food. I couldn't resist trying a few local delicacies: crispy tteokbokki, sweet hotteok, and savory mandu, each bite bursting with flavor. The market is also the perfect place to pick up souvenirs, whether you're looking for delicate ceramics, colorful fans, or playful K-pop merchandise. Every purchase feels like a piece of Seoul you can take home with you. I even tried my hand at bargaining, a must-do experience in any Korean market. At first, I was a little nervous, but the vendors were friendly and patient, often breaking into laughter as we haggled over prices. There's a real sense of camaraderie here, and by the end of my shopping spree, I walked away with a bag full of treasures and a big smile, proud of the deals I'd scored and the connections I'd made. Of course, no trip to Seoul would be complete without diving into the city's world-famous K-pop culture. The influence of K-pop is everywhere, from the music blasting in shops and cafes to the posters and merchandise lining the streets of Myeongdong. Fans from all over the world gather here, hoping to catch a glimpse of their favorite idols or pick up the latest album. The excitement is palpable, and it's easy to get swept up in the fandom, even if you're new to the scene. I was lucky enough to attend a live K-pop concert, and it was an experience I'll never forget. The arena was packed with fans waving glowing light sticks, singing along to every word and dancing with pure joy. The performers lit up the stage with their incredible energy, dazzling choreography, and infectious music. For a few hours, I was swept up in the magic of it all, surrounded by new friends, united by a shared love of music, and feeling the electric pulse of Seoul's vibrant spirit. It's moments like these that make Seoul truly unforgettable. After the hustle and bustle of Seoul, I escaped to the peace and quiet of the Korean countryside. Nestled among the mountains, I found serene temples offering a glimpse into Korean Buddhism. I spent a night at a temple stay, where I learned about Buddhist traditions and meditation. Waking up to the sound of chanting monks and the smell of pine trees was truly magical, and the view from the mountaintop was simply breathtaking. Next stop, Busan. This coastal city is known for its beautiful beaches, delicious seafood, and, of course, the famous Busan International Film Festival. I strolled along Haeundae Beach, just feeling the sand between my toes and the salty breeze in my hair. It was pure bliss. No visit to Busan is complete without a trip to the Jagalchi fish market. The sights, sounds, and smells were overwhelming in the best way possible. I even tried some live octopus. Chewy, but honestly, surprisingly good. Korean food is an adventure for your taste buds. From the spicy kick of kimchi to the savory flavors of bulgogi, every meal was a delicious discovery. I even tried my hand at making kimchi myself. Let's just say it's a lot harder than it looks. One of my favorite food experiences was at a traditional Korean BBQ restaurant. We grilled our own meat and veggies at the table, and the aroma alone was enough to make my mouth water. Throughout my trip, I was struck by the kindness and hospitality of the Korean people. Even though there was a language barrier sometimes, everyone went out of their way to help me and make me feel welcome. From the friendly locals who helped me navigate the subway system to the shopkeepers who offered me samples of their wares, I encountered nothing but smiles and warmth. Oh yes, I almost forgot to mention. I have included some great travel-related links in the description below. I hope you find them useful. As my trip came to an end, I couldn't help but feel a tinge of sadness. South Korea had captured a piece of my heart. From the bustling streets of Seoul to the tranquil mountains and the beautiful coastline, this country had exceeded all my expectations. But I knew this wasn't goodbye. It was just see you later. I left with a suitcase full of souvenirs, a camera roll bursting with photos, and memories that would last a lifetime. South Korea, you were an absolute blast. Thank you for the adventure, the laughter, the delicious food, and the unforgettable memories. Until next time, keep the K-pop pumping and the kimchi flowing.